Capricorn, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be doing your reading from May 11th to the 17th. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, in this reading, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge, all the cards for you, and get some final advice. Capricorn, I want to say thank you very much for being here. Welcome, and I love you so much. You already know that. One of the things that I want to mention, I don't know if you can tell or not, probably you can, I don't know, but there has been a lot of allergies going around, seasonal, pollen, it's been very windy, so I'm battling with that, but I'm showing up consistently as a Leo, as a son of a Capricorn, so I'm saying. July 28th birthday. I know, honey, I know. So Capricorn, thank you very much for your continuous support. Thank you for always supporting me onto the channel. I'm preparing for another triathlon coming up this month. Just waiting for some final things to be finalized, and then I'm on my training for my Ironman. Gotta go and swim today for maybe a couple of miles. Everything is going great. Just the month of May is a little bit challenging for me because of these allergies. This year, it's a little bit better than like the previous couple of years. But yeah, just wanted to keep you into the loop and let you know that's what's going on. But otherwise, I'm literally chilling. So, Capricorn, your challenge is the Justice. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords, followed by the Moon and the Seven of Swords. So Capricorn, your challenge here has a lot to do with peace, balance, some kind of situation, you know, coming into its place. There is some kind of a justice that you have been wanting to get. This could be clarity. This could be something that's been bothering you for quite some time and you have been wanting to get the answers that you need. And justice also talks about karmic cycles, okay? Karma, good karma. And I do feel like here that for many of you, based on your readings that I've seen so far, Capricorn, you've been working really hard towards something. Of course, this is a relation, this is a love reading, but I do see here that something here being very clear for you in the near future. And maybe some things are not very clear and obvious, but I do see here something really significant being said right for you forever, okay? We're gonna find out about this and we're gonna get more information shortly. Now, in the recent past, you have the Two of Cups, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. I do see here that there was a lot of love between you and another person. Okay, you could have dealt with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra. So for many of you, I feel like that there was a lot of love. Things are moving great. Everything was going great. You took this offer. This person came into your life. There was a brand new beginning that happened with them. Things were moving great until to a certain point. Now, in the present moment, dear Capricorn, you have the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So someone misses you a lot, or maybe you miss somebody a lot. I feel like that there is this, you keep yourself busy. Okay, you keep yourself busy, you work on something, you're focused, but at the same time, Capricorn, internally, you do really miss someone, and this person misses you a lot. There could be facial hair features of this person, age differences. This person could also have fire in their birth chart. Now, we're going to find out about this and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. In the near future, Capricorn, you have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Temperance. You could also be a Capricorn that has some Sagittarius in your birth chart or you're born on the cusp. For many of you in the near future, there is someone that's been spying on you, someone that's been watching you, thinking about you, or maybe gathering their thoughts together. I do see here even though this person feels fearful of confessing you that or telling you something, they will tell you something really important in the near future. Okay, and I do see here that with the Temperance, you both will find peace. You both will find the middle ground to work something out together. Now, there is a Six of Cups. Yeah, this is someone that you had a past history with or past life with. For many of you Capricorns, one of the things that's been really bothering you is trust with this person. Can I trust this person? Can I trust them? is this something that I really should invest my time into and really move forward or not? Okay, so this is something very significant because a lot of you have been in different, connections previously, like with other partners where people broke your trust. And this is a very serious matter for you. It doesn't matter how much this person misses you and they want to work things out with you. You got to make sure that you can trust them again, okay? So without any further ado, let's get into your reading. And as a courtesy notice, I do not exist on TikTok, WhatsApp, or whatsoever. Please be sure. And thank you so much, dear Capricorn, for also going ahead and hitting the like button and supporting your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy. I really appreciate your support here at the channel. So, Capricorn, let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you. Let's clarify the Justice. And I've been fasting, actually, yesterday, the day before yesterday, for 18 hours. Fasting, water fast. So, it's a good time to purge. It's a good time to purify, to cleanse oneself. So Capricorn, you could also be going through some sort of a legal thing here, okay? A legal situation. Sorry, I'm a Leo. I have to make sure that this looks good. Okay, you want to make sure something is right. So the Justice is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Cups, and the Justice at the bottom of the deck. My cards do not lie, and you definitely cannot make this up. So this has a lot to do with commitment. This has a lot to do with marriage. This is something that ended very, very painfully. Okay, I feel like that this situation that ended between you and this person very painfully, Capricorn, and very unexpectedly, is something that you were not even expecting to end that way, the way that it actually ended. And it's either you or this person that constantly goes back and forth in their mind with the Two of Swords, because there is a lot of love. You see the Two of Cups. This is the same Two of Cups that shows up in your challenge, and we're still going to talk about this. But Capricorn, I feel like that for many of you, really, this is somebody that you had a very painful ending with. And no wonder why there is the Justice here, meaning that you want to have some kind of even if it's a closure, you want to have that closure. Even if it's a conversation that may lead to something new, something, promising, you still are open to the possibility of that. And, you kind of feel like that something is blocking from this person coming towards you may feel like something is blocking this person, from coming towards you. And you're also doing some data research, okay? This is someone that could have been involved with the other person when you met them. There could be some legal matters going on. Someone here could be overseas from a different part of the world, or they live near you, but they're from a different culture. So there is something here about a important decision making. You could be in the middle of also like moving or making big changes, big moves. And when it comes to this person, you still have a lot of questions on your mind, okay, whether this is something that's completely over or not. There is definitely a very strong sexual connection and energy between you and this person as well. Capricorn, let's clarify the Two of Cups for you in the recent past. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So, Capricorn, when you look into these cards, I just want to ask you, what do you see? It's very obvious, right? It's very obvious that I love tarot. I love tarot. Love, because cards even just confirm that as well. In the recent past, Capricorn, things were moving great. Everything was going great until to a certain point. That's why these are the clarifiers. There was a breakup. Both of you broke up. There was a lot of stress. I do see here you really overthinking, staying up late at night, extremely disappointed and going through some sort of an agony. English word agony, that's something that I learned years ago. And I always remember that. It means like deep pain. Anguish also, okay? A lot of pain. One of the reasons why is because this person cut you off. In the past was very rigid, was very kind of like blunt, but not in a nice way, okay? So someone here cut you off, and it was very painful for you to go through all of that. I'm sending you big Armenian Leo hugs right there to many of you. So let's talk about the Page of Cups for you in the recent past. Something about the sea, or living near the sea, near the ocean, can be very significant, okay? And eating fish together or eating sushi together can be very significant. So the Page of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, the Emperor. So like I said, this person also could have been older, or maybe you were older. Some of you have dealt with somebody who had facial hair features. Some of you male Capricorns might have facial hair features. Now, Page of Cups in the recent past is clarified by the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Swords. This person cut you off. I think that there was a lot of emotional closed off energy. This person was emotionally closed off. Drinking also could have been a problem, could have been an issue within this dynamic. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Someone here also someone quit drinking in the recent past. Eight of Wands is telling me that you moved towards a certain direction. Clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Tower, and the Three of Cups. You did move right into the Tower, did you not, Capricorn? You are the GOAT, greatest of all time. You moved right into the Tower. A situation here came to an end, and you anticipated for a reconciliation and a reunion with this person, and maybe it did happen, but I think that reconciliation or working things out together, it just didn't last that long. Because the Tower here is telling me that there was a major ending, very unexpected, very shocking ending as well that happened, that maybe there was something you was not expecting. Because also something was being hidden from you in the recent past with the Four of Pentacles, okay? As you can see, this person is holding on to the Pentacles, so someone here maybe was hiding something from you. Oh, right on my lap. So, we're clear about the past. Now, let's discuss the future, the present moment here. Emperor. A lot of you, okay, so you could look like this guy, I don't know, okay? Or you could be dealing with somebody who looks like the Emperor, Aries energy. So, let's clarify this for you. The Emperor is clarified by the Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Lovers. This is someone that you find yourself to be very compatible with. There is a lot of love between you and this person. Capricorn, in the present moment, you still have a lot on your plate. Okay, you're thinking about making a decision, you're healing from something, and then there is this love offer coming from this person. This is someone that could be a brand new person or someone that you dealt with in the past and things didn't work out, but now you're reconnecting again. That, take it as a resonance. We'll find out as we proceed forward, but definitely love is around you. Okay, someone here has someone has an offer of love coming towards your way. There you are, Capricorn. I just saw you picking out, literally. The Devil and the Lovers, okay? You do have a very, very, very strong connection with this person, and you have been wanting to be in a relationship. You truly have been wanting to be in a very committed relationship, Capricorn, for a long, long time, and I think that's what's really coming for you, okay? So you're being prepared for something really significant, really major. You're really focused into something, you're locked in, you're working on something, but a lot is happening around you. And as a Capricorn, you're really remaining steadfast. Okay, so one step at a time. Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Magician, Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Someone is manifesting you or you're manifesting them. I feel like for many of you, you're not giving up on this person. This is somebody that you walked away from or they walked away from you. There is the manifestation that's taking place. There is manifestation that is taking place, okay, is what I'm really strongly getting. You're calling this person back. A lot of you feel quite lonely and just kind of, solo. It's just sometimes it gets a little bit too boring. And also, I'm not saying you want to be with this person because you're bored. let me just back it up. But it's like, you don't really seem to find attraction in other people, whoever you come across to. So I'm saying there's something very specific about this person that you dealt with, that you just know. Things can always be fun and things can always be very exciting with this person. And someone does miss you a lot, is that what I'm really strongly getting. So it goes hand in hand, both of you. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is clarified Queen of Swords, the Temperance here in the Eight of Swords, and the Hermit could be dealing with the Virgo as well. Capricorn, I do feel like here that there is a lot of healing that's happening behind the scenes. Someone here is being set free from something that's been really keeping them trapped. Someone is changing their mind, changing their beliefs. There is a lot of internal work that's actually happening in the present moment. Internal work. I was also going to mention some of you could be paying off a big debt, or this person is paying off a debt, paying off a car, something like that. That's just a side story. But I feel like that for many of you, someone here is also being confronted by their own thoughts. So someone's being confronted by their own shadow. So I'm saying something that a person has been ignoring for a long, long time. They're finally coming into terms of accepting that they need to change that within themselves. Okay, so in the near future, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is somebody that's possibly wanting to talk to you. This could also mean stalking, watching, okay, gathering data here. So let's clarify the Page of Swords for you, dear Capricorn. It's clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Six of Cups, and the Chariot. Cancer energy is very relevant. So this person goes back and forth in their mind about you. So you just know that Knight of Wands is that person, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be any other sign, but I do see here this person, after for so long, they go back and forth. They decide to initiate something. This initiation may happen in the 5D, 4D, but this is somebody, as you can see with the Six of Cups, that is my card of a twin flame. So this person may choose to come towards your way and reconnect with you because you do have a very strong telepathic connection with this person. They do seem to actually go back and forth a lot of times. You know this about this person. They can be a little bit wishy-washy or maybe quite wishy-washy. But Capricorn, could be a Scorpio too, by the way. This person also could be going between two individuals that they have to make a decision. And, you know, they're going to do their time. They're going to take their time for a bit to make some sort of a final decision when it comes to approaching you and coming towards your way. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands for you in the near future, Capricorn. It's clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Five of Wands. A lot of you could be going through family issues or family matters, or this person. There is something about a fight over inheritance, a family fight over money, can be something like that, or a fight at a workplace. I think it has a lot to do with some sort of a money situation and marriage. Now, in the near future, Capricorn, I really do see here you're going through a lot. Okay, Nine of Wands is like literally the wounded warrior, the wounded soldier. So this could be a fight and a conflict over money, who gets what, separation going on, something like that, because you're going through major transformation. And I know this is a weekly reading, but I feel like you're going through some really tough period right now. So I'm sending you big hugs. But, you know, and you've been wanting to get married to the right person. You've been wanting to settle down and be with a person that you can really call this person home, that you can actually feel like that you mean home to this person as well. But the good news here is with the Temperance, it's gonna see how this Temperance is blending these two cups together, right? It's alchemy, it's transmutation. It's gonna work out. You're gonna find yourself much more peaceful in the near future, within the next few weeks also. Things are gonna, I feel like there is a manifestation here. Something is gonna come into its solution and you're gonna find yourself in a much better place. Temperance is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Pentacles. The reason why you're going to move towards a better place, Capricorn, is because you're somebody that you don't rush into making decisions, okay? You are the Knight of Pentacles. You are turning your back against situations and places and things that no longer serve you, and you're moving towards abundance. You're moving towards a new opportunity. The Knight of Pentacles that the Knight is holding, this is your vision, Capricorn, for your business, for your well-being, for you dealing with this person. And this has a lot to do with your abundance and you knowing that, you know, as a Capricorn, your ruling planet is Saturn, and that's the planet of discipline, time, right? And that's very challenging, especially for you, because you tend to go through maybe 10 years of such difficult period in your life and do the work and work hard, but then you have a sustained business. You have a sustainable and a very long-term money coming towards your way. Whereas some people start something quickly, takes up quickly, overnight fame, overnight this, overnight that, and then it just doesn't really continue. But you are not that way. That's why the universe is blessing you with that. And I do see here you being very clear on what you want, because, you know, this person that you are going to encounter with, that you're going to have a conversation with, indeed, there will be a lot of conversations about trust stuff, because you do have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to trusting this person. Again, that's going to require you to spend more time with this person and to get to know them. So I'm saying these freaking allergies are insane. Never mind. Let's get into your advice. What is the advice for Capricorn? Okay, so Capricorn, you got the Lovers here again at the bottom of the deck, and you got the Devil, which is the card of a Capricorn, my favorite, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So Capricorn, the advice here that I'm going to give you has a lot to do with you. Yes, someone here that's been single, or maybe you've been single for some time, someone is coming towards your way. That Knight of Wands that I was talking about, where is that? Here. It's the same Knight of Wands here that I was mentioning, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Passionate, a lot of fire, a lot of strong sexual connection between. They're coming towards you. You got to make sure, Capricorn, that the compatibility is there. But you and this person have a lot of things to deal with, to sort things out in order for you to be together. Because this justice here could mean that there is legal things that are happening right now. Okay, justice, Libra energy, court stuff, I don't know. Legal things, making sure everything is in its place before you would proceed forward with this person. Making sure that everything is balanced out. There is no need to rush, Capricorn. If you have been wanting to know if this person is coming towards your way and if do they actually miss you, the answer is yes. Capricorn, this is what I had for you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button. I will see you into the comment section. I really, really appreciate your beautiful presence. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.